Hey collective, how y'all doing out there today, guys? So I hope everything is going well in La La Land. Now, I'm trying something different today with the cards. Now, I think I was a little bit all over the place, so I'm starting all over again because I want this to be clear. Now, I told y'all I was going to try to learn astrology so that I can be more clear and tap into what it is that Spirit is trying to tell you. So I printed out a little bit about astrology today, and I want to tap into some of the houses as it relates to the number on these cards here. So y'all bear with your girl now. And I want you to remember what I'm saying here because listen. This is going to be very important to you. Now, before I did the reading, I asked Spirit to give me a pre-message. So I split the deck on the solar plexus chakra and the third eye chakra. Now the solar plexus chakra is all about your emotions, your feelings. Now let me just read it out to you. And that's page 161. Now it says the solar plexus chakra is located above the navel and just below the rib cage. It represents power, vitality, willpower, self-esteem, and confidence. This chakra is associated with clairsentience, the inner feeling, which is the major psychic reception area. Okay, now in the third eye, is the crown chakra. Now it's located at the top of the head. Let me see. No, that's the crown. Sorry about that, y'all. Where the hell is it? Throat. Okay, here we go. Now it is the third eye chakra is the most often talked about of all the chakras. Now this is the clairvoyance, inner seeing, intuition, and higher levels of consciousness are all associated with this energy center. Found between your eyebrows and just above the bridge of the nose, it works closely with the throat and the crown chakra and will assist you with your psychic and intuitive guidance. Now, I don't know why I just heard when your nose do that little twitch. Sometimes I notice when I'm doing a reading, the nose begins to itch. And maybe that is a clear sign that you are actually tapping into something, boo. Now, I don't know why I just heard about Bewitch, and I don't know if some of you guys are out there too young to remember Bewitched or I Dream a Genie, but they always did this little thing with their nose. The twinkle twinkle, the twitching of the nose. I don't know. Listen, it just made me tap into that. So pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. Like when you're talking and thinking about something, communicating with people. Yeah. Maybe that little twitch in the nose is trying to tell you something. I don't know. Now listen. The next cards will seek the truth, success and growth, and blossom. Now this seeking the truth can be from any means, boo. Truth about self, others, whatever it is. Tap in. Whatever it is that you need to know the truth about, is what you need to be paying attention to in regards to what this reading is telling you. Okay. However, I do see success and growth in regards to your solar plexus chakra and your third eye opening up with this blossom. I think that you can rely on your intuition and what's being said to you and how these downloads are starting to come about. Now, what I want to do is pay attention to the number on each card and read from each house of the astrology. Now, I don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm being guided to do this, so just work with me, okay? I think I'm going to keep it brief. Now, number 3 is the third house. Now, this is Gemini, the natural ruler of Mercury. Now, this is all about local movement, communication, schooling, and siblings. Now, number 6 is health, service, work, routine. And number 7 is partners, marriage, and open enemies. And this is what you're probably seeking the truth about. Marriage, partners, and open enemies. Okay. Now, number 8 is sex, death, inheritance, others' money, and loss. Now that is Scorpio and the ruler of Pluto. The traditional ruler is Mars. Now Blossom is the number 20, so we're going to take that as the second house. And it is possessions, money, material, circumstances, and livelihood. Listen. So this is what you're going to be blossoming in. Money, material, circumstances, and your livelihood. Lining right up with that third eye chakra, boo. Yes. Your intuition. These gifts. Whatever I said those gifts were associated with. This is what you're going to need to rely on. And I'm going to keep it general. Keep it so I don't get too confused. Alright? Now, I want to pull a couple from here as well. This one, 3. Or 2, 3, 2, whatever come out. We got manifestation, harvest, and mass. Now that's lining up with seeking the truth. This harvest is coming in with that success and that growth and that blossom. This manifestation is just clarifying that it's about to happen. Now it's something about the fearless love that's at the bottom of the deck. Now we did speak about seeking the truth about marriages, open enemies, and partners, right? And your feelings, your intuition is trying to tell you something about these folk, boo, that you need to be paying attention to. Do I don't know. Let me see. I think I need 2 more cards. No. We're gonna leave it. We're gonna keep it simple. Got too much going on here. Let's keep it simple. Now guys, I'm going to come back and I'm going to try to do some individual signs and see how that work out. Now I think I'm going to do that on the Divine Guidance channel. I am going to go live Monday on the Uncorkedempress channel, The Making of You. So you have the King of Wands coming out here on Seek the Truth. Now this King of Wands is looking directly at this mask, telling you to take action in regards to open enemies, frenemies, partnerships, people wearing a mask. And you got the gift to unveil, to tap in. Spirit say I'm telling the truth. Now, you got the Chariot here lining up with Seek the Truth. Now this Chariot is moving through all boundaries. Now somebody is going to be vibrating high. Once you seek this truth and become clear. Now somebody is vibrating high. This is why this is coming through. This is why these gifts are being open to you. However, this is also indicating that success and that growth, that harvest, your manifestations. Something is really blossoming. I see somebody doing a lot of freaking work. This is the only opposing card up here. Is this number 18, 9, and this number 7. Now I do want to read out what number 9 is in the 9th house. I just want to. Now this number 9 represents travel, higher education, religion, spirituality, and law. Now, whatever those masks are going to consist of higher education, religion, spirituality, and law, and travel. Now this travel could just be embodying the direction of a relationship. Is it taking you close to your spiritual destiny or not? Away from it. This is indicating some type of travel. You seeking the truth, taking action in that regard. The mass, in regards to some of the beliefs that you hold on to. And what else did we say? Religion and spirituality. Yeah. Are you educating yourself? Are you getting more in alignment in regards to lost wisdom? Are you unveiling with these gifts? Are you utilizing them? It's time for you to start tapping into those. You have the ability to do this, boo, and you need to start to tap in. Take the mask off. Now I'm going to probably try to figure out my chart first. Now this is my first time trying to tap into astrology, guys. So listen, I got a lot to learn in that regards. But I'm going to do this. And because I'm bringing this forth now, it's going to make me do it. Okay? Now, success and growth is lined up with this 7 of Wands, which is telling me that you are standing up in regards to your newfound beliefs, worldview. Somebody about to tap in, understanding that they're the magician. Now, you can actually Google this on how to tap into your solar plexus chakra and your third eye chakra to open up those gifts. There's some ritual practices, meditation, breathing techniques that you can do to help you visualize and see what it is that you need to see. Now you have the Empress right on the success and growth. Now this is all about your abundance, fertility, nurturing. Listen, becoming that Empress or the Emperor, either one. There's no gender. Listen, I see something really blossoming in this regards. It's lining right up on this blossom. That third eye chakra. Creativity. Now all this is going to help you tap into your creativity as well, boo. With this wand here. I think this is you looking at these masks being authentic, seeking the truth. Now you might want to look up your chart. They are free. Now I know that it's hard to read, but it really does give you some cues in regards to your North Node and the things that you should be striving to be, the direction you need to go. What you're good at. Some discovery in regards to a crossroad, what you're good at. Listen, it just came out just like that. That's crazy. It's going to help you figure out some things. Yeah, I see you blossoming in that area. Now, you know I like to look at this Taurus sword as light and dark, in between. I don't always necessarily see this crossroads as a negative. I like to look at it sometimes as living in this world of not, but not of it, as above, so below. Now it do appear that somebody is at a crossroads, though. This might have something to do with frenemies, enemies, marriages, religions, beliefs, opportunities, illusions, intrusions, love bombing. This person is not dedicated. You see the foot of the horse, not putting it into the water where the emotions, lacking emotion. It's more about me. Yeah. But the illusion. something that's maybe a little stressful that you need to end and be dedicated to your process, taking action on your regards so that you can have a victory, boo. Some situation needs to be paused in regards to this truth and these masks so that you can blossom. You know, we did speak about sex. Now, it was so crazy when I was in the shower today. You know, I was asking Spirit to wash away all the negativity and, I don't know, relationships just came into my mind. And, you know, I have come to find out that while I don't believe in the traditions of the court systems as something that is spiritual, I think that's just some kind of legal contract that ain't got nothing to do with spirit, in my opinion. I think it is when you actually do the do, that is a contract, and those are cords that you need to detach yourself from. People that you listen, maybe shouldn't have been mingling, tingling with, boo, if you will. Okay? And maybe that's what these masks represent. You know, this is all about your passion, your creativity, your root chakra and all that. Seeking the truth. So that you can move beyond that, cut those cords, so that you can have your success and your growth. You know, it's those past wounds, those past relationships that we got to heal from. They have a lot to do with our behavior today. All this. And this is what we need to conquer, so that our manifestations can come in. Taking accountability, cutting those cords, letting it go. So that communication, I see this manifestation is coming through. Somebody is doing the work. Made me turn it up on that. Now you got the 10. Seeking the truth, stresses, relieving yourself from that, moving through these burdens. It's so crazy that these wands is right on this King of Wands. Being authentic, letting go of outdated belief systems. Spirit say, do the daggone thing, boo. Do it. It's time. You about to show up and show out. If you really put in the work to really tap into your gifts. It was so crazy that I split it right on that. And Spirit is making it so clear. Here you go. What relationships? On the 7 of Wands. Moving through that. It's these relationships. Success and growth. However, I do see success and growth in new incoming relationships. Because you're learning to work on this. Understanding how to protect yourself from these contracts. These false people. Working on yourself and leaving that negative stuff behind. This is new relationships coming in. Success and growth. You're moving on. Now I see this 6 of Wands in relation to this solar plexus chakra and then this third eye chakra. Now you're not quite there yet, boo. Because it's lining right up on this Empress, I do see these gifts birthing. A new beginning. We got to do the research. We got to put the work in, the time in, so that these things can unveil. Can't just simply sit back and, and take information from people such as myself and others. Got to actually go out there and do the work and tap in, so that spirit can tell you what spirit needs to tell you individually. You got to discover who you are for you. Come up out of that crossroads, boo. In that regards. But ain't nothing wrong with that, in my opinion. But sometimes you got to learn the lie to understand the truth. Yeah. This is all about duality, in my opinion. And there you go. It fell right on this 10. And there it is, right after the 8. Discovery. Wow, this is beautiful. When I said you wasn't quite there yet. Listen. Y'all know what this card is. Growth. Discovery. Blossoming. Mental clarity, if you will, in this regard. Manifestations. Learning how to manifest. To be the alchemist. Yeah, right on there. Yes. So as I said it. Don't you feel excited? You gotta get excited about this. That's why I got this type of music on today for some reason. Some lofty hip-hop upbeat. Listen, I told you it's a death and a rebirth right on this Two of Swords when I said the duality. As above, so below. Spiritual growth. Being dedicated after this 10. Having patience with yourself. Whatever you've been working on is blossoming. It's going to be long lasting. This is riding right on into this new beginning. Endings that bring in new beginnings. Things that no longer serve you, boo. People that's at a crossroads. This energy cutting those cords. There you go. Now listen, I just want you to see this. All the right over here in this little huddle right here. The 8, the 9, to 10. You can't make this up. You can't tell me that you're not in alignment with harvest. You looking at this harvest. You going after that. This is the phoenix rising from the fire going into this harvest right here. This communication coming in. Because that's who you are. This is who you are. If you don't know it, anybody that's guided to my channel, listen, Divine Guidance only has 303 subscribers, and I get more interaction on that channel than I do on my bigger channel that has 1,065 subscribers. Divine Guidance, you are chosen. Anybody that's guided to this channel, Spirit is talking to you. Now, I put these on both channels, but I still get more play on that smaller channel, which is crazy in my opinion, but it is what it is. These messages are for you. Know that. Spirit say I'm telling the truth. You have new beginnings. Your abundance is coming in. It almost want to make me want to cry. And it's right on this 10. New relationships, because you're standing up for yourself and demanding your worth. The love that you have for yourself is going to bring in those promising relationships or whatever else that you want, boo. Cutting those cords. You know, I was thinking about going along to get along, refraining from expressing oneself to keep the peace. But boo, that ain't the way to go. That ain't the way to go. Because the energy of the universe recognizes your complacency and say, okay, well, if that's how you want to interact and go about your relationships, if you don't want to utilize your voice and speak your voice, well, listen, two can play that game, and what you put out there is what you're going to get back. Express yourself. Tell people what it is that you really want, what you're not going to accept, and if they can't get with that, keep it moving. So that you can bring in what it is that you truly want. Move. Despite how difficult it may be. Because from this, you're going to learn. And discover who's for you and who's not for you. Who's at a crossroad, who don't want to be dedicated, so you can end it. Whoever it is. Work relationships, whatever. Family, friends, whoever. Communication is key. Mastering one's emotions is hard. Detaching is hard. But you have to practice it to get better at it. I don't know if we can ever totally detach our emotions without having feelings, and I don't think that's probably advisable. But just to understand the circumstances or the situation for what it really is, take it as face value. Don't be afraid to express due to the thought of loss, because it just keeps you holding on to things that's not for you. It's all about this new beginning. Spirit said, I got you if you're willing to put in the work to love you first, yourself. Judgment is coming down on stressful relationships. Yeah, moving through, seeking the truth. Judgment is coming down on those who choose to seek the truth and move forward, either good or bad. This is the final call. And you can't not unsee. When you have come into this awakening and you know better, You can't unsee. Now you got people out here walking around here blind that probably have a little bit more grace than those that can see. And there you go. The other half right there. That needs to come into balance. Didn't I say that this was self-love? All this pain, hell, the discovery of self, right there. Page to 10 to love. No matter how painful it is, boo. Blossoming. You listen. You ain't got time for the shenanigans no more. It's time to put the work in. And no, it ain't gonna be easy. But you gotta do it. Pull up those charts. Do you some research. Figure out how to read those charts for yourself. I know I gotta do it. Now there's some type of communication coming your way. Some news. Something that you've been waiting on. Something that you're gonna love, because this is looking at this Queen of Cups under this Knight of Pentacles. Now, while this is seen as immature, it could just mean premature or something new. Something that you've been working on. Something that you don't see. Manifestation coming in. Some gifts. That third eye. Yeah. Whatever it is, it's going to be a wish fulfillment. But justice. Yeah. This is you speaking up in regards to whatever this is and moving forward. Attaining control over those emotions. Moving away from what no longer serves you, boo. Then I said, there go your other half right there that needs to come into balance. Look, this is crazy. Did it? Look, listen. This person, you know how we like to call this person materialistic and all about the self, the materialism, capitalism. This person is transforming into this person that's bringing in this, because you made the choice to love yourself and heal. They're a new relationship. Look at that. That's crazy. New beginnings. The Empress is down here with a new foundation, new love, something that's strong. Because you came up out of this. Spirit is bringing this in because you understand. Look, no more of that. Something that's you can hold on to, something sustainable, divinely guided with that floor that's going to liberate you from this situation, whatever it is. But it's up to you to do the work. Now, for the most part, this is really happening for a lot of you guys because you are doing the work. It's clear. It's evident. It's right here. Now that fell. There. Look at it. You can't make it up. Now this fell on this. Telling me that it's an end to this. Right on his death. That's ending. You got a victory. Now I do want to let's show it right back up again. Look like a manifestation. Now I want to just clarify, even though this does look like the death of this, but I want to know what this card is representing in its totality. Okay. Now this is beautiful and I love it. I love it. I love it. Looks good to me, boo. Alright, Spirit, tell us what this, yeah. You just told me that, that's the Emperor and the Empress right there. That's all that truth and all that other jazz I was telling you about, your frenemies, your enemies, you letting go. Yeah, all that right there. This is hermit mode. Alright, give us 2 more. And this fell in reverse though. It fell out on the floor like this. Now I just really see this as self-reflection in regards to this death card. I think that whatever was embodying, because we know that we like to see the Hierophant as something that's moral and upright. However, this is institutional organizations and belief system, spirituality, what we read out in the houses. And I just think you're done with that outdated bull crap. And having a new look, a new lease on life. Whatever this is, this marriage. Whatever it is, boo. I think you're done with it. Yeah. You're done. But anyway, darling, this was, let me get you some advice cards. What are we gonna pull from? Let's get some advice cards from these. Just to see. Peace and building blocks. Yes. Peace within the structures, the breakdowns and foundations. I think that you are going to be able to build on more authentic ones. Here was one more. Time to go. Time to put in the work, bro. Now, Spirit is telling me to read the number 9 again, because this is the number 9. And number 10. We already know what peace is. So that you can be clear. Now, the number 9 and 10. Now, this is 9. And tribal, higher education, religion, and spirituality, which I told you you was leaving from. Now, this is 10, and this is building blocks. Career, social position, and dominant parent. Now, listen. Your career, I think, just because this is a new beginning. Now, you could even be a dominant parent, boo. Social positions. I see new beginnings in all these areas. Because you see this is a little pixelated. It's time to do the work. Alright. Now that is your message, darling. And I am going to really begin to study this so I can see what's going on. Now, I think I'm really going to be able to utilize this a little bit more as I do the in particular signs. And as I go, I'll get better at it. Y'all just have a little grace with your girl. I don't think Spirit is going to lead me wrong. Alright. Now hit that like button. Follow the channel. And your girl is really going to get dedicated with this process. And I love you all. Do the work. Alright. Love you. See you on the next one.